Aesop's Fable EP69, The Rabbit Who Calculated the Water. Scene 1, The Thirsty Rabbit. In a lush green meadow, there lived a clever rabbit named Rocco. Rocco loved to hop around the fields, playing with his friends and nibbling on fresh greens. But one hot summer day, Rocco began to feel unusually thirsty. He hopped over to a nearby stream and drank some water, but he couldn't help but wonder, how much water do I really need to drink each day to stay healthy? Rocco had heard from his friends that drinking the right amount of water was important, especially during the hot summer months. But he wasn't sure how to calculate the exact amount he needed. Rocco decided to ask his wise friend, Sally the squirrel, for advice. Sally was known for her knowledge of the forest and her understanding of numbers. Scene 2, Learning to Calculate. Rocco found Sally gathering nuts under a large oak tree. Sally, Rocco began, I've been feeling very thirsty lately, and I want to make sure I'm drinking enough water. But how can I figure out the right amount of water to drink each day? Sally smiled and nodded. That's a great question, Rocco. It's important to stay hydrated, especially when it's hot. The amount of water you need can depend on your size and how active you are. But there's a simple way to calculate a good estimate. Sally explained, a good rule of thumb is to drink about 1 ounce of water for every pound you weigh. Do you know how much you weigh, Rocco? Rocco thought for a moment and replied, I think I weigh about 4 pounds. Perfect, said Sally. If you weigh 4 pounds, then you need about 4 ounces of water each day. You can divide this amount throughout the day to make sure you stay hydrated. Rocco nodded, understanding Sally's advice. He knew that now he could calculate exactly how much water he needed to drink each day. Scene 3, Dividing the Water. The next day, Rocco decided to put Sally's advice into practice. He found a small cup that held 1 ounce of water and filled it 4 times, making sure to drink the water throughout the day. Rocco decided to divide the 4 ounces into 4 equal parts, so he could drink 1 ounce of water at different times, morning, midday, afternoon, and evening. He made sure to carry his small cup with him wherever he went, so he could keep track of how much water he was drinking. Rocco was pleased with his plan. Now I know exactly how much water I need, and I won't have to worry about being thirsty anymore, he thought. As the day went on, Rocco felt more energetic and refreshed. He knew that by calculating and dividing his water intake, he was keeping himself healthy and strong. Scene 4, Sharing the Knowledge. A few days later, Rocco's friends noticed how lively and energetic he seemed. They asked him how he was staying so healthy, even in the hot weather. Rocco happily shared what he had learned. It's all about making sure you drink the right amount of water each day, he explained. I figured out that I need 4 ounces of water a day because I weigh 4 pounds. I divide that amount into 4 parts and drink 1 ounce every few hours. It really helps me stay hydrated. His friends were impressed by Rocco's method. They realized that they could use the same calculation to figure out how much water they needed based on their own weight. Thank you, Rocco, said Benny the bunny. Now we can all make sure we're drinking enough water too. Rocco was glad to have helped his friends. He knew that by using math to calculate his water needs, he had taken an important step in taking care of himself. From that day on, Rocco and his friends stayed healthy and hydrated, no matter how hot the days became. Moral of the story, understanding how to calculate daily needs, like water intake, helps us stay healthy and take care of ourselves. By using math to plan and measure, we can make sure we meet our essential needs every day.